Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this. We'll be talking about the tropics, and also we're going to be talking about our new tropical storm, as expected, Tropical Storm Ernesto. Ernesto is currently getting a little better organized, not too far from the Windward and Leeward Islands. We'll be talking about that. Also, we're going to take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. We got a flash flood warning for some areas here in Sumter, South Carolina. Also, we're going to take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map. Also, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Tuesday, as we got a marginal risk of severe weather across the Carolinas and also portions of the upper Midwest and western United States. We'll talk about that. And also Bass Weather Forecast channel. Love to have them. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and finish getting the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here that's the satellite imagery I was just showing you. I'm sorry I can't put it in motion because it seems like I have a lot of trouble with it, so I had to show it this direction. But let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center, their predictions. Currently, here is the 5 p.m. advisory. This is where the center of the low pressure system is located. Remains a tropical storm all the way through Wednesday at 2 p.m. By Thursday at 2 a.m. should become a hurricane, and it remain a hurricane through Saturday at 2 p.m. It's located right over the island of Bermuda. So, like I've been saying, you guys in Bermuda need to be on the lookout for this system. Alright. If you tracking the system at home, it's located in latitude 16.0 north, longitude 57.5 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 40 miles an hour with higher gusts, and movement to the west-northwest at 28 miles an hour. And right now it's classified as a tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. And this is a fast-moving storm, so this here will not be nothing like Debbie. And Debbie will not affect the United States except just some rip current risk along coastal areas of the southeast United States and also the mid-Atlantic and northeastern areas as well. Let's take a look at the hurricane model forecast here. As you can see here is the current position of the storm. There's the northern Leeward Islands. Here's Puerto Rico over here. Taking a turn right near the island, then take a turn to the north. Bermuda, you're behind these little squiggly lines here, so the center of the storm will go right over the island of Bermuda. Alright, now let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. Alright, you can see here we have winds about 35 knots equal to 40 miles per hour. It's already a tropical storm. Remains a tropical storm all the way through the next 12 to 72 hours, even 168 hours out. It should become a hurricane. And some of the models has it to a category 3. I still believe it will reach category 3 status, maybe a low end category 3. Could be a category 4, but right now I'm going with a 2 and a 3 at this time. So get ready, folks, in Bermuda. If you know anybody in Bermuda, tell them to subscribe to the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, and I will keep them up to date on what happens with Ernesto. Alright, let's move on to the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. You see this little blue, this little green box there right over downtown Sumter. If you're in the Sumter, South Carolina area, we have a flash flood warning there for you guys. We have a thunderstorm just located from there just south of Camden, pretty much south of I-20 in South Carolina. If anybody north of I-20, you should be pretty quiet through most of the night. Tomorrow we expected more activity. The activity should start in the upstate and work its way southeastbound and should affect most areas tomorrow. And then Wednesday the activity will be back once again below south of I-20 and back towards the coast. And then Thursday should be along the I-95 corridor and toward the coastal areas, but could not rule out a 20% chance of a shower or storm possibly over the central South Carolina region. Alright. Now let's move on to the... Alright. here we go right here. Here is we have a flash flood watch, flash flood advisory, flood warnings in effect for eastern North Carolina. Still got the river flood warning for South Carolina, coastal plains as well. Heat advisory for southern Florida, portion of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas region. We have some air quality alerts around the Atlanta metro area. We have some more flood watches and flood warnings in effect for Colorado. And also we have some red flag warnings for portions of Idaho, Nevada, and Washington, Oregon State. Some air quality alerts there as well. Alrighty, and a few little pockets of flash flood warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings across Montana down to portions of Arizona. And we still had a small craft advisory from California coast, central and south Hawaiian chain islands, same there. North looked good. Small craft advisory around the Alaska area, special weather statements western areas, and also some hydro issues central. Alright, now let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center. Here's your outlook for day number 2. This is your Tuesday outlook. Weather marginal risk across the Carolinas here from Charlotte to Columbia to Charleston. Maybe some severe weather here. Again, up here from Glasgow down towards the Jackson, down to Salt Lake City, Denver, Pablo, over toward Kansas City. You're in the marginal risk. Elsewhere is general thunderstorm. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. It'll be less than 2% all areas. Take a look at the damaging winds. 5% in the brown areas. And let's take a look at the large hail in the areas in the brown, pretty much in the central portion of the United States. Alright, now let's move on to the Drought Monitor. As you can see here, we have pretty much a few pockets of extreme drought across portions of Virginia, also into Texas, and also into portion of New Mexico, and also back into Montana. Also, we have portions of severe and normally dry across portions of the East Coast. Western United States, you're getting pretty dry, and also a severe drought is also on the table out west as well. So the drought may continue in your regions as well for the next few months. Would not be surprised to see a drought maybe start back in the southeast again as we get probably toward around October to maybe around November, because that seems like our second time we get dry around that region as well, unless a tropical system moves in during that time frame. Otherwise, that's your forecast. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and consider subscribing if you have not. And also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.